First and foremost, how y'all doing on this lovely Thursday?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. Nice. What's up? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing on this lovely Thursday? How y'all doing, man? Hey, make sure we get them likes up. Make sure we get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? So we can run these numbers up. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Talk to me. We're about to interview the CEO of Blamazon in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna wait for him to pull up. Sir, this isn't a hiatus. Well, my man Juju just got banned. So yeah. And on top of that, I didn't say I wasn't gonna go live. And of course, I got to do promo for the live. Listen, I'm getting close to coming back. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting close to coming back. I'm rounding out my second book, and then the Patreon. I think I'm gonna hold off on, just because of some logistical things. And then once I finish the second book, I can start getting going on this course. And the course, I'm really excited about the course. You didn't discuss this with your wives. My bad, blood. My bad. So yeah, man, how y'all doing? How y'all Thursday been? When will the book be released? So the poetry book is going to be released next month. I haven't set a date just yet. And then the second book, I'm looking at New Year's. Because Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Because I want to get that course up off the ground, and I want to start promoting that in time enough for Christmas. And then right after Christmas, the New Year hits. Boom, we're gonna drop the second book. So God willing, fingers crossed. I should be finished with the first book, because like I'm done, but I'm not done. You know what I mean? I got to submit it to be published. You know what I'm saying? Submit my manuscript, and then go from there. Busy had a 4-star general stop by my work today. Wow, that's big. That's really big. Crazy day. I just punched my father and he kicked me out. Wow. Wow. Where can we get your books from? Amazon. Amazon. My first book is already up. But the two that I'm working on, they're gonna be published on Amazon. I'll let y'all know when they go live. I'm gonna do some pre-orders first for a discounted price, and then when we go live for its actual publishing date, then the price is gonna go up. But I got y'all though. I'm gonna give y'all the exclusives, man. I'm gonna give y'all the exclusives. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for my lives. Stay tuned for my lives. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you hop on, just make sure, even if you don't come to my page and look at any of my content, you know what I'm saying? See if I'm live. If I'm live, I might have some exclusives for you. You know what I'm saying? Ebony. What up, Eb? Yeah, man, I'm really excited. Um, I'm really excited to expose Blamazon to a larger audience, because I think it's an amazing organization. I really like what they stand for, and yeah, I'm ready to. And on top of that, I need to order some stuff too, because they got some dope stuff on there. My wife said she's gonna get some cosmetics from there. Now, of course, if you look at my most recent video, I have their other socials, their Instagram, their Twitter. You can definitely find the CEO on LinkedIn, but I'm not sure if he's giving that out, so I didn't put that in my video. But yeah. So, like I said, once it goes live, I'll definitely make sure I let y'all know. But in 5 minutes, it's not going to be about me. It's going to be about Blamazon. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get going with Blamazon. Oh, you got to go into a whole little thing now. Okay, so boom, you hit this. Add guests. Go live with requesting viewers. You can now receive guest requests. Add up to 2 guests. Oh, snap. Add host. Okay, we might have to do that after we finish the interview. That's new? So I can go live with 2 people now? Oh, that's lit. That is lit. Oh, yeah. Wow. Listen, they keep giving me all these new features. Where my blue cheese at? Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, that feature is a pain in my captions. Make no sense. I'm just saying. Hey, Charmy. I'm just saying. They keep giving me all these new features. They invited me to the TikTok Live Creators Program. TikTok Live Creators Program. Black TikTok Community. Where my blue cheese at, blood? Dang. They keep on playing in my face, man. I don't like it. Straight up. I'm going to my first masquerade ball and I'm super excited. Hey, let's go. Congrats. Well, right now I'll turn guest requests off. And then I'll turn them back on once the interview is done. So once the interview is done, so for those of you that pulled up for the interview, once the interview is done, we're going to run for roughly about an hour, maybe under that. I have some questions prepared already. After the interview, I'm going to end the live. That way I'll be able to post it over to my YouTube. And then what I'll do is I will go back live again. And then we're going to test out the guest feature. I think this is really dope. Yeah, I think this is really dope. That's a dope feature. Who's he interviewing? The CEO of Blamazon, Black Amazon. Excuse me. I did the guest feature today. How many people did you have on, Eb? Did you have 2? Oh, excuse me. Let's get it. I'm super excited. Let's play some music in the background. Let's play some music. Ari, what up, Ari? Hey, I just got your message too. It looked a little bit long. I was gonna try to skim it, but it looks pretty long, so I'll read it when I'm done. The guest feature is a way you can have 3 people in total in a live that we have in Australia. Word. Hey, I guess we about to get the TikTok debates, you know what I'm saying, popping. So we ain't got to go over to YouTube. We can do it right here on TikTok. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had 2 other people on, but I think we can do up to 4. Really? Wow. Well, we're going to test it out once I get done. I knew overseas had that feature first. That's why I keep saying they keep giving me all these features, but where my blue cheese at? Nope, still go to YouTube, get that money, period. Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah. I'm saying for like friends, you know what I mean? Like actual debates, because, yeah, you definitely going to. And then on top of that, it's going to be even more of an incentive for me to get that bread. You try to go dual live with me to debate me here on TikTok, where I have my 1 million platform as opposed to 27K on YouTube. Like, what? Hey, drop that Cash App and then pull up. You know what I'm saying? But see, the only thing about that is though, you're gonna have to follow the person because y'all got to be friends in order for them to request you. You know what I'm saying? So people might try to weaponize that, like, oh, he follows me. No, I just followed you for the debate, and then I unfollowed you. Goofy. No, this music put me to sleep, man. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. Speaking of Cash App, I speak Buckle Up 1906. Hey, appreciate that, Naleev. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, so when Blamazon gets ready to pull up, why is 2 Millie still trying to debate people? Who's she trying to debate now? Oh, Lord. Listen, if they ain't got 1K, stay out of my way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go. Hey, Blamazon, you got to go live, bro. You got to go live so I can pull you up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got 1K, stay out of my way. Straight up. So now we can get you, T. Nathan, and Conscious at the same time. Maybe. 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 That would be, yo, that'd be a big live right there, yo. We got to plan that. Yeah, we're going to have to plan that. That's going to be crazy. What? Oh, man. Oh, man. Dual lives are 1,000, debates are 2,500. You ever get banned for posting because of your content? Yes. But I email them immediately and I get my stuff restored. I ain't got time. They be on some nonsense. Yeah, they be on some extra nonsense. 888 likes. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Come on, let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Nope, you're not late. I'm about to pull Blamazon up right now. There you go.
What's up, man?
Hold on. Do we got the shop in the background? Oh, we lit. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Listen, I am so upset. Hold on, before we get started. I did not know y'all was in Atlanta. I was literally in Atlanta like 2 weeks ago.
Oh man.
Oh, we could have pulled up.
We just opened the store on the 7th. What day you was here?
On the 7th?
Yeah.
I was there. Hold on, let me look at the calendar. The 10th to the 13th. Oh, man. You know what? You know what that does, though? That gives me a reason to come back to Atlanta, man. Got to. Well, first and foremost, thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? This has been an amazing ride. Let me just give y'all a little bit of background. So one of your videos that came across my For You page, right? And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, yo, this is dope. So then I was doing a live and I was talking about it. So I was like, you know, what I think would be really dope is because oftentimes what happens is when we have platforms like this, it doesn't have enough exposure. So I was like, listen, I got a Millie on here. I said, I would love to interview him. And then somebody's like, yo, I just had a conversation with him the other day. I was like, yo, well, if you can get him, tell him I would like to interview him. Yo, when I tell you she came back in like 10 minutes. And then you pulled up. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Social media. Oh man, listen, social media is so crazy. Like the reach that you can have with like the smallest of things is, man, it's immaculate. So for those of you that do not know, I got the Blamazon executives in the building. You know what I'm saying? We will be posting this over to YouTube at the conclusion for those that weren't able to pull up. And then we'll kind of get into it. So let's start off. The people already know me. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourself.
No doubt. Well, this your boy Naki.
Hi y'all, I'm Nelly. Nice to meet you.
We are the founders and creators of Blamazon, and now we are sitting in the Blamazon Small Mall. Can you hear us? Are we good? Is the sound good?
Oh yeah, you good on my end. Hey, can y'all hear them in the audience? Can y'all hear them? Are they good to go? Let's make sure we got a good sound check, because what I don't want to do is go through the whole interview.
Special shout out to EB because she was one of the first people to really be like, yo, I like this Blamazon thing. She made a whole video about us and everything. And
For real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's dope.
Appreciate you, EB. Thank you.
EB ready?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she one of my moderators.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Queen of Hope.
that's
Queen of
family right
Hope.
there. That's family right there. So let's go ahead. Let's hop right on into it. Like I said, I kind of gave y'all the backstory, which, like I said, I thought was absolutely dope. I'm definitely going to talk with some of my homies, and we're definitely going to. Tara said their volume is low. Turn up the mic.
I mean, we have full power right now. We turned up. Hold on, let me get closer. Can you hear us better now?
Is that good? Yeah, another person. I can barely hear him, but it's doable. Nah, that's not
Nah.
sufficient. We need clean, clear audio. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. I mean, we using some good stuff, man. We on the iPad right here, so we should be
Yeah, I'm on
straight,
my
man.
iPad too, but I got my iPhone headphones. That way it
Oh,
come
you
through a
got
little bit
those?
more
Do we
clear.
have any of those? Oh,
No.
we ain't got the iPhone headphones. Damn.
He
That's
need a
enough.
mic.
Damn.
I can hear him. I just popped in. I can hear them fine. All right, so for those that can't hear, because I don't want to delay this, go out the live and come back in, and that might adjust it for you. Put your headphones in, then I can hear them fine. So some people saying they can hear y'all fine. Some people saying that they can't. So if you can't
Okay.
hear, just leave the live and come right back in, and you should be good to go. All right, so let's hop right on into this. My first question is, how long have you been in business? 'Cause I know the Blamazon venture, based on what I saw, started in 2020. But I've
Correct.
seen that you have been in business for quite some time now.
Correct. So I have been in business for quite some time. I want to say the better part of 10 years. Injustice Tees, Prolific Style, just a bunch of clothing, graphic design, and web development services that I would offer. So I've been in business for a long time now. Even before that, I would say in high school, I was offering services and selling products. It wasn't as structured, of course, as it is now. It wasn't as, clean cut as what we're looking at right now, but I was in business. It was always something that was pressed upon me. And we've been in business together now for the better part of 5 years. We're working on potential organics and other things as well. So, we got, the young CEO stress in the making over here.
There
She
we
doing her
go.
thing too, you know?
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, all right. So we done talking to you for right now, Mama. We
Yeah,
gonna talk. We gonna talk to you right
yeah.
now. One of the things that I was really impressed about when I was talking to him is how he was telling me that you all were in business together, and I wanted to kind of get the perspective from you because I don't think we talk about this enough in terms of going into business um, as partners. And I want you to talk a little bit about that, about being business partners.
It's not always going to be easy. Sometimes you're going to agree, you're going to disagree, but in the end, you're always going to come to a solution. You always have to work together. We always stick together. Like that's been since day one. Like we always try to figure out a way to figure it out.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, what about now? This is a question for both of you. In terms of finances, because I know sometimes I know for me, separating my business from my personal, me being in the military versus my entrepreneurial endeavors, how important is that to separate those two?
So, I mean, it's extremely important. However, I often find that initially, when you're first starting out, it's just very hard to do. Your personal finances are often tied into your dreams, your hopes, your desires. So, you might not necessarily have something stashed in the background that you could say, "Hey, these are business funds." You're taking what you just made last week and you're trying to flip that. You know
That's
what I mean?
it. That's
So
it.
that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I believe it's definitely important when you can, get to that level and get to that point where you have, that comfortability with the separation of funds. But initially, man, you putting your all into it. That's going to be your personal funds, your side gig funds, your job funds, whatever funds you got. If you believe in yourself, you going ahead and you putting all of that in to get your thing started, man. So that's what I
Perfect.
really feel about that.
Perfect, perfect. Now let's talk a little bit about that because I think sometimes, and even me doing my own research, oftentimes businesses fail within the first 1 to 3 years, and some of that comes from, of course, we talk, talking finances, but some of that comes from the lack of confidence. Let's talk a little bit about that confidence to not just have and maintain a business, but to get it started, get it off the ground, and deal
Right.
with those like beginner woes.
Right.
Right. confidence, your confidence level is probably the most important thing. I really want folks to understand that no one is going to believe in whatever it is that you're doing the way you are. That's really the end all be all of it.
That's real.
So your confidence level is extremely important. It's often your why. You know, a lot of times we say, "Oh, why are we doing this? I'm doing this for my kids." Or, man, yes, while those are goals, I want my family to be good. I want my kids to be good. Man, I'm doing this for me too. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, I want to be good. You know what I mean? I want to be able to walk out here in the world and be like, man, I did something with myself. You know what I mean? I want to have that level of confidence. And I'm sure, like, you know, you feel like now, like, you just got recognized today from TikTok, yo. Like,
wow.
Like, you just got recognized. You got recognized. I ain't never been recognized from TikTok. You got recognized from TikTok, man. That's crazy. At the nail salon, yo. So, like,
wow.
How's your confidence level because of that?
It's not always easy, and in the end, you can't do it by yourself. You know, you always need someone. Regardless, I got it. Like, you always need, even if it's just that one person. As long as they got your back, whenever you're like, oh, I can't do it, like, you got that one person to kick you. Like, no, let's go. We got to keep going. Just keep doing it.
Right.
You don't need all those 5 people. You just come on, let's go.
Facts, man.
That's it.
So yeah, man. These entrepreneurs that are coming out, that are coming up, man. Be confident, man. You know, hold on to that confidence, and whatever it is that you're doing, do it to the best of your ability, and do it knowing that whatever you're doing is going to work. You're going to make it, and your plan B is just another way for plan A to work. So
that's it. That's it. I'm loving the energy. Let's pivot back to the recognition. I want to ask a quick question before we pivot back to the recognition aspect. What are some things that you know now that you wish you would have known when you started? And both of you can answer this one. Just give me two things. I know it's a lot.
No, it's so much, but
it doesn't matter what anybody says. Like we were saying before, as long as you have the drive and the motivation for it, it doesn't matter what anybody says.
You know, one thing I really wish that I knew is how much it costs to open up a retail location. Yo. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we got the rent. I think I thought of all the big things that I would have to pay for, but it's a lot of little things that you don't realize that are going to come in the way of you acquiring whatever it is that you want to. So paying for, you know, the remodeling and the different upkeep and the different maintenance woes was really an eye opener for me, because I just thought, like, yeah, you got rent, you know what I mean? I put up some shelves, yeah, we're going to be good.
Right.
On thousands of dollars later. So that's one of the things that I really wish I knew, like how much miscellaneous money that I'm going to spend, you know what I mean, doing something like opening up a retail space. That's really one thing that I wish I knew the most. I wish I had like some counseling. I wish I knew somebody who opened this. Like, I wish I had somebody I could go to, a big homie. Yo, how do you open a store? What are the things that I need to know before I open this store? So that's one of them right there. The little minute, you know, stuff that you're gonna have to pay for.
That's good. And I kind of want to piggyback off of what you just said. And I don't want to keep saying mamas, because that's just the southern I grew up with grandmom. You know what I mean? What's your first? What's your first name? Nelly. Okay, Nelly. Got you. One thing that you touched on that I think is very vitally important that I want to like hone in on is you said that it doesn't matter what people say. And oftentimes what I come to find, especially with young entrepreneurs starting off, is that they care so much about what everybody has to say about what they have going on that sometimes it could literally be a killer of their dreams and of their goals. So starting off, like you said, you have those people that are like, yo, we're in your corner, we got you, we're motivating you. And then all of a sudden, those same people may very well be the individuals like, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. All of a sudden they become negative because they starting to see you take off and go in a direction to whereby you're actually starting to see some successes. You know, of course, y'all know in the beginning, you stacking your bread, you reinvesting. You stacking your bread, you reinvesting. Now, where you actually get to see some tangible results and you get to see some tangible outcomes, then it's like, okay, we doing something over here. We doing something over here.
Right.
So I think that's very vitally important that you mentioned that. Now let's circle back. I know you mentioned to me that AT&T and Ebony Magazine recognized you all. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Oh snap! All right, all right. So, I guess we gotta tell a little backstory with that, right?
Okay.
So me and Bay, we was just chilling one day, and we seen this video. It just came across our feed on Facebook actually, and it was Master P. He was like, "Oh yeah, Wody," you know that's what he say, Wody, right?
Right.
He's like, yeah, go ahead and send us some products if y'all want, us to review your products on the Master P Review Show. So Master P does this review show on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope. Has a decent following. So, we sent him some products. I printed his face on the box and everything. Like,
Let's go.
that he was gonna see this box, and
Right.
literally that was the thing that they said on the YouTube video. They was like, man, I just couldn't help but notice this box with your face on it, dog. Like, we gotta open this, son. We gotta open this. So they opened the box. We did the Master P Review Show. Boom, boom, boom. That kind of spiraled into us, getting ready to open this store, getting more media coverage, and just different people noticing us. And we saw a video on Instagram, man, and it was Master P and Lil Romeo, and he was like, man, listen, we doing the AT&T Dream in Black. Make a video, tell us why, you need the money, and tell us, why you're a future maker. Bro, when I tell you, I made this video not thinking nothing, just was like, all right, I'm here. I had chips all over my face and stuff. Like, it was crazy, bro. But I had the rap snacks in my hand, so I was like, yo, son, this is like fake, yo. This is like fake. I got the rap snacks, so that's Master P brand right there.
Right.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a video. Son, they hit me up a month and a half later. AT&T, oh, we love what you guys are doing. Boom!
And we forgot about it.
We forgot.
We forgot we even did it.
Wow. That's dope. That's dope. Because you see the gift in that, right, is that in the moment it was the idea that this is what I'm passionate about. Let me just put the energy out into the atmosphere, regardless of what the outcome's going to be. And I think that is something very vitally important that everyone listening should take into account. You just continue creating. You just continue making those connections. You continue networking because you never know who your stuff is going to end up in front of. I'll tell you a slight little story. Me and my brother, we were in Atlanta, and Stephanie Mills contacted Auntie Chantel, who's a former WNBA player, and said, yo, you got I Speak 1906 and T. Nathan with you right now. I want them to come to one of my concerts. I really love their TikTok videos. I didn't even know who Stephanie Mills was. When I finally looked her up, I was like, my mind is blown.
Wow.
Broadway, The Wiz. She was Dorothy.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So much so, she sent me a custom hoodie.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now we got some things in the works. I was not even thinking. And as we continue, the point that I make is as we continue on this journey, right? And that's what it's a journey. You know what I mean? As we continue, we just continue putting positive energy out into the atmosphere. Positive energy. And you just never know. You know what I mean? Like you said, she just got recognized from TikTok. You know what I mean? And that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. Oh, man. So let me ask this. For junior, because you got the CAU right there, probably not even far from you all. Internships and job shadowing. Do you all offer that?
As of currently, there are programs in the works. We do have an internship program that we want to offer, primarily in the realm of like retailing, brand development, and marketing. So those things are happening. We are planning for those things to happen. We're hoping within the next 6 months, once we really get settled in here, and we have everything, really under control, we can start branching out and start getting some of these programs in the works. I don't know what's happening outside, but it's like,
hey, listen, they agreeing. They agreeing and don't even know they agreeing. Let's get it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll definitely have some opportunities. Like, you wouldn't believe the amount of people who have hit us up on TikTok, people who've walked across who just walked in front of the store. Yo, brother, yo, here's my number, man. Yo, just call me, son. I'll do stuff for free, man. I don't even care, bro. Like, the love is
Wow.
crazy, man. The love is
That's
crazy.
dope.
So I can't wait till we can really get out there in the community the way that we, purposefully want to.
Right. And you know what? Perfect segment, because I want to read something off your website that really it hit differently when I read it.
Ooh,
It says, Blamazon is dedicated to the advancement of African Americans by way of economic stability. With this in mind, we've built a user-friendly marketplace for sellers and buyers within the Black community to connect and make purchases safely.
come on.
Let's talk about that economic stability in the community.
Come on.
Oh!
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta scroll back up because this one hit me like a ton of bricks now. Blamazon is a marketplace started in 2020 specifically for Black business owners. We wanted to create a space where we can build, prosper, and create wealth for future generations. Generational wealth. Let's talk about that. What was the motivation behind, because you already say you've been in business, right? So now what you're doing is you're providing a platform for Black-owned businesses and minority-owned businesses to have this opportunity to put their products in front of a larger audience of people. And now we're building that generational wealth. So let's talk about where the pivot went to in order to come to that conclusion to decide to do that.
Well, of course, it always starts when you start procreating and creating more generations,
Absolutely.
So if you Google Blamazon Small Mall right now, you're going to see pictures of her, pictures of my children, all of us behind here, you know what I mean? Working our checkout counter, working in the store, helping customers. So generational wealth is vital. I don't want to get too deep, but my father passed away recently. And, to be honest, he died with nothing. And I know he wanted more. He tried hard. This is kind of the culmination of part of who he was, having a retail space. He was in retail. I learned the game essentially from him, from my aunts. Like, we all sold stuff. We all created stuff, everyone in my family. So it was important that I create something that could live beyond me, right? I could go out. I could grind. I could hustle. If I don't have no dollars, I'm going to find a client and provide them with something, and they're going to pay me for it. But I can't do that forever. No one can.
Right.
So I needed to create something. Well, we needed to create something.
There we go.
Make sure that we're good and our future generations can build and expound on and make it grow and have it become bigger. But they needed that platform. They needed somebody to be like, listen, I came, I saw, I conquered, yo. They needed that. And it has to be, it's a lot of us. A lot of us are the first generation out here really taking this entrepreneurship thing seriously. So it's super important that our children and our children's children have something, have a backbone, have something to fall back on, and not just have to rely on going out here and trying to work with these other nations and get a job. And I'm not trying to trash nobody with a job or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I worked a job, obviously, for a long time. You still doing your thing in the military. That's a job. We got to do what we got to do to survive. But I just want us to know that we can build and we can prosper and we can create something that can last forever,
Right.
Something that we have to do forever.
Absolutely.
Working is not right. Like, it's not, and we're just trying to make a way so that that's not. By like 40, we want to be chilling.
Facts.
We want to be
Facts.
By 40,
Chilling.
Facts.
We have a lot of life ahead of us.
Absolutely, and I talk a lot about that on my platform. Let's normalize, our Black and brown children not growing up in poverty. Knowing that, hey, they understand the value of a dollar. They understand business and entrepreneurship. One of the things that really got me into entrepreneurship is I was watching an interview by 50 Cent. And we know 50, he need to go talk to somebody. That boy got some problems. But anyway, he said, I never went to Harvard, but some of the people that work for me do and did. And I was just like, sheesh. To know that he's built such a brand that you're attracting, and it's not just the Harvard brand, so to speak, but it's just the idea that individuals of that, you know what I mean, background are seeking him out when he never went. So let's talk a little bit about education. What are some of the things that you all do to keep up with the market, as well as, you know, learning? Like you said, you learned from your father. Did you all go to school, certifications? Like what are some things that you all did?
Um,
Well, let me just say,
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
short for me because I
Yeah,
really
mine's all.
started really doing this, 5, 6 years ago. So, within in the last 3, 4 years, I started doing more. Like, so, with the graphics and helping out with, keeping up with different books and, emails and stuff like that. But it's a lot of this is him. Like, I'm in the back, like, okay, I can do this and this, but like the main big part is really on him. So I'm a teacher. So I teach children, and I've been doing this for about 10 years now.
Wow.
Okay, so I deal with small children. I teach 2, 3-year-olds. So that's what I do with a majority of my time.
Oh wow, okay. Okay, so that's self-taught. So you just said, hey, hubby needs some help. I'm gonna hop in where I
Right,
can.
right. So
Nice.
I learned to look at different things like he looks at them. So if someone sees oh, it's a mess, but I'll turn it and see that it looks like no, it looks like a bouquet of flowers. So like I have an eye for like different things now because of him. So a lot of his, the designs, I'm like, nope, we got to do it this way, or it has to get fixed this way. And it's like we look back, like this looks so much better. So like again, like we got to do it
Right.
together for it to work.
Facts,
There
facts.
we go. That's it. That's it. Hey, for those of you in the comments, I don't have the question feature, so you all can just drop your questions, and then I'll get to them as we go throughout. But you can go ahead in terms of education and what you do.
Right, right. Well, I mean, I have a lot of unfinished formal education. So, I did study in high school. Actually, I went to a vocational school for fashion
Okay.
industry. So I did get a certificate in fashion industries and clothing and textile production, and that kind of really set me on my path to wanting to get into apparel and do t-shirts, jackets, pants, all the type of things that you do. From there, I did go on to school for radio and television production, as well as some computer networking and IT type of stuff. That's where we get into that unfinished part. So you're talking about someone who's attended college twice, and just never felt the need to finish. I felt like I got whatever I needed to get out of it, in the classes that I wanted to take. And
Right.
I'm not trying to trash or bash anything. Honestly, if I had the financial backing to really have gone to school and not had to worry about how I'm gonna eat and how I'm gonna do this and I would have just stayed in school and just, what I mean, I would have.
Right.
But just needs and having to survive, and then having children young, I needed to get out here in the world and make money. So, but education is definitely has been an eye opener. I do want to say that even some of the schools that I've attended, my high school, my elementary school, have opened my eyes. We were in New Jersey. We were one of the first schools to integrate like internet, working with Google and things like that in '98. We were
Wow.
following a ship on Google through like some satellite navigation link when that wasn't really a thing.
Right.
We
Right.
were
Right.
introduced to a lot in my younger years. I went to a really good school, and that kind of opened my eyes. And then my family, a lot of them being in business, whether that's just hustle mode type business, that has opened my eyes a lot as well. To being my own boss, wanting to get out here and make money for myself and my family and feed myself in that regard. So, education is definitely dope, man. I want y'all to go to school and do your thing if you have the opportunity for real. But it's not a
Absolutely.
requirement. It's not a
Absolutely.
requirement.
And that's the point that I was, kind of circling back to, because sometimes people think that they have to have a degree to do
Right.
something, or that they have to have that formal education, so to speak. And the reality is that you don't. And the reality is that, and one of my professors when I was in college, she said, you don't need a degree in business to open one. And I was like, really? And it's just like the small things that we don't even think about, and
Right.
like we just accept as fact until we find something as opposite. So what we're coming to find now is that a lot of even Fortune 500 companies are just like, no, we don't care what degree you have. What experience do you have?
Right.
How long have you
Right.
been in the industry? How well do you know the market? So I think that's very vitally important, because I'm definitely for college, but I'm for going to school for free. You know what I'm saying? There are so
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
scholarships out there, scholarships.com. To those that are listening, there's so many scholarships out there for you to go to school. However, comma, you don't always need to do that in order to go into business and be successful. And then on top of that, them schools ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere.
Go back whenever you want to.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now there were some questions from the audience.
Okay.
Do you all have monthly memberships?
Oh my God. I am so, yo, literally, I am so happy you just asked me that straight up. Because literally, I just built a subscription box that's going to include products directly from the store.
Let's go.
On the website right now, blamazon.com, you're going to see this beautiful face on a green background that'll say subscription box. Listen, it's $50 a month. You cancel at any time, but it's going to be products directly from the store. So yes, we have it. It is there. Go ahead and go and grab that from us, man. Look at that.
Oh, that's it.
Question.
That's hey, you know what my grandma calls that? Confirmation. Confirmation. That's what that is.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Can we invest into the brand?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my
Do we got some more confirmation?
Yo, more confirmation.
Let's get it. Let's get it. This exclusive right here.
On that same page, blamazon.com, the front page, yo. I didn't think you have to search nowhere.
Right there.
You're gonna see a red banner for the Blam Fam app, so you can absolutely invest in Blam Fam through our Inventrify campaign, or you can contact me directly, info@blamazon.com, to talk about being an investor in Blamazon, whether that's the company as a whole, the app, or the store. So we have several levels of opportunities for you to invest.
Oh man. Oh man, this is amazing. This is amazing.
We really want to get some stock certificates, to be honest, and see if we could do like some private offering, but we're going to hold off on a minute for that. But you can definitely invest privately with us right now. Hit us up, info@blamazon.com. Also, blamazon.com. You'll see the Inventrify is like the Black GoFundMe. I just wanted to say that. My homie, he's the inventor of Inventrify, Brandon Brooks. Inventrify is like a Black GoFundMe. Y'all need to check that out and do your
Oh, nice. There we go. There we go. Support. So listen, through all of what I do, I always try to make sure I support Black-owned businesses. So this hat here, Generational Curse Clothing, my fraternity brother, gcursellc.com. And then there's a creator on TikTok. Her name is Sakithia. And this is from her mouth pop shop. One of her polos. I just like polos with logos on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, it gives the professional feel.
You'll be an honorary Blamazon member.
Let's go. Let's go.
Honorary Blamazon. Whenever you come here, boy, you get behind the counter. You working.
Hey, listen, I may have to come clock in for a couple hours. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We can definitely make that happen. Let me see. Another question. Did you all? I think that's a little personal. If you want to take this one, you can. That's a little personal. But they said, did you all grow up with money?
No.
He looked like, oh, that's an easy one.
I got no money right now.
Why do you think I want my kids to grow up with money? Because I didn't grow up with any.
Didn't grow up with none. Nah, I'm from the projects. I don't think her situation is much better. It wasn't homeless.
Like a lot of people, I grew up in a single parent household, and I watched my mother struggle to take care of 5 of us at one point, and I didn't want to be like that. I mean, I'm not. You ain't gonna But it has to change somewhere. It has to change somewhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We did not grow up with any type of money at all. We survived and we hustled to get by. And we finally started to grind out and grab a small piece of success at this moment. So, we're trying to grab ours, but we're doing it. And you could do it without money, man. Determination, confidence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And even for myself, growing up, so my grandmother, she took care of her 5 kids, and then, she raised them all up and then took my mom 6. So one of the things that I've always said that I owed to her, after giving up so much for us, was to be successful. Was to make something of myself. And, even before I joined the military, started some of the businesses that I've started with my public speaking, my spoken word, and everything like that. And then, writing a book, it was just like, not only do I have to be successful, I have to ensure that, and you hit on this earlier, and I'm glad that you touched on this, mentorship. Mentorship is so vitally important because as you continue to go, right, what you're doing right now is you're building this foundation, not just for your family, but for future generations that could come in. You could say, you know what, I'm shutting the shop down one day. We're just going to bring in 30 young, hungry entrepreneurs, and we're just going to do a workshop. You know what I'm saying?
We literally were just talking about that.
It's almost like entrepreneurs know entrepreneurs when they see one.
No, son.
Let's go.
You hitting all the points. You hitting all the nails, bro.
Oh man, that's wild.
Grandma is confirming it. Oh, yo, grandma.
Hey, listen. God rest her soul. She is looking down with a big smile on her face right now. Big smile. Oh man, that's amazing. I'm so, man, when I tell y'all my heart is so happy right now.
This is so dope. I ain't it, bro.
Wow.
Man, this is so dope.
Listen, let me see what my check looking like. I need to come to Atlanta next weekend.
Come on.
And listen, the energy is too powerful right now, okay?
Come on, we in here, man. We out here, yo. You see we outside.
Oh man, that's amazing. Hearing people break past generational traumas and barriers makes me emotionally and so overwhelmingly happy. Wow. That's real. Because the reality is this. What we could have done is we could have said, because of our circumstances, because of our upbringings, we can't do it. We can't do it. We know that there are barriers and there are things that could keep us from doing this, right? But we decided to say, you know what? We want something more. And not only do we want something more, we want something more that we'll be able to provide for our children and then future generations to come. I'll be honest with you. That's what hooked me. I'm reading through the website. I said, generational wealth? Yo, I talk about this all the time. Oh, man.
I mean, just imagine if we could be the catalyst for, and we were talking about, you touched on this, economics, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, economic stability. Yo, Amazon does $410 million a day in sales. What if we could do 1%? If Blamazon could come in, be the face, make the moves, and say, yo, we're going to put our brands and our people out here in a way that's going to generate something along the lines of 1% of Amazon sales, that'll be putting $4 million into the hands of Black people every single day. By the year 2053, we're projected to be worth collectively, Black people collectively, assets, ownership, we're projected to be worth in the wealth around $0, bro. Because we don't own nothing. Collectively.
Right.
You know? But we could change that. We could literally change that. We already account for 10% of Amazon's annual revenue to the tune of like $35, $36 billion a year.
Wow.
If we could share that
the parallel of that is wild. Our spending power is so immaculate, but our ownership
is nowhere. Bro, our spending power makes Black people in America the 8th wealthiest nation in the world. The 8th wealthiest nation in the world because of our spending power. And we do not spend it with each other collectively in large numbers.
Wow. And that's real. That's real. I tell people all the time, even, when I first started, my merchandise here on TikTok, there were people that would hit me up. They wouldn't do it publicly, but privately they'll hit me up like, yo, you think you can lower the prices on your website? I said, no.
No.
You got a t-shirt that's like $12. You got a hoodie that's like $21. That's nothing. And you want me to lower it? I said, do you walk in Nike without a coupon asking them for a discount? Well, I mean, unless you're military and you're my wife.
I mean, but they got military side.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we always looking for that homie hookup, so to speak? I tell people all the time, the best way to support each other, pay full price. If they decide to have a promotional or decide to have a promo code, then you'll get that discount. Otherwise, go in with the expectation of paying full price. I'm going to haggle you over something. Listen, my brother is so cheap. He will ask the dollar store It'll be 99 cents literally. Hey, bro, you think you can take like 21 cents off? 21 cents? Where you get 21 cents from, bro?
He just made up a number. That sounds good.
Like what? You know what I mean? So it's just like, yo, like we want to distribute that wealth. We got to make sure that we are fully supporting 100%. All right, here we go. We got another question. How are you distributing and are you interested in partnering with black-owned trucking companies?
Oh, that's hot. That's a good question. So in Atlanta, we do have Where You At Delivery that we have partnered with. So along with our subscription service, once we start really getting that ball rolling, we will have a local delivery service in a truck with the Blamazon stuff and blazing on the side.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna have that in Atlanta, but otherwise we ship primarily through, most of, means of shipping. UPS, well, not really UPS. I'm a FedEx person. FedEx is really good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A little bit more money, but their service is exceptional. I gotta give it to them on that. But would we be interested in partnering with a company that could potentially deliver Blamazon products nationwide? Yes. As we want to potentially use our space now as a hub, we do want to get into that space of being a fulfillment, type center. Not only here, but with a larger space, a warehouse type space, where we will absolutely need people in a service like that to deliver far and wide.
Now, how can they? So her username is Ari the Pretty One. How can she contact you to have? Because I know for me, one of the boundaries that I set for my TikToks, especially for my live streams, because you'll get a lot of like inquiries, so to speak. How best can they contact you to have further conversation in that regard?
info@blamazon.com. Just
Hey,
email me.
one of my moderators, can y'all
address.
put that in the comments, please? info@blamazon.com.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and man, emails are so vitally important. You want to talk about putting yourself out there. You want to talk about having these business conversations. I'll be honest with you. If you close and you local, pull up to the shop.
Pull up.
That's how I am. Pull up. Let's have this conversation face to face.
People have walked in while we were in the middle of a live. Like we were watching your live and we wanted to just walk in while we were on live.
Oh wow.
I kid you
Bro,
not.
we made sales from people just walking in because they seen us on live. We had vendors sign up, come to the store, be like, yo, I want to put my products in right now. I seen a live. Can I do it right now?
Wow.
Vendor agreement. Yeah, sign up. Get your products in here right now. Did it
Let's
live
go.
live, still live, son.
Wow.
Bro, the live is powerful.
Absolutely. She said, thank you. I'm on it. I know a company that just started in ATL. There we go. That's it. Listen, the amount of confirmation that is in this live, the energy. Oh, man.
Yo, it's confirmation heaven up here, man.
That's it. That's it. What books have they read to help them along their journey?
I think we read all the standards, the Think and Grow Rich, the Rich Dad, Poor Dads. I'm big into video. I watch a lot of like gurus and business people speak and stuff like that, and listen to some podcasts, but mainly videos. That's really it. So I don't want to say that we haven't done any study, but what I can think of off the top of my head right now, I'm not sure. I've taken in so much information.
I don't remember either.
I've taken in so much information to really try and recall what things specifically. But definitely, like I said, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I watch a lot of Gary V.
Gary V makes good videos.
Gary V is cool. I watch also a lot of. I used to watch the guy who created Airbnb, not Airbnb. What's the Chinese the Chinese marketplace?
Alibaba.
Alibaba. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to watch a lot of his stuff a lot. There's another Asian guy who does like $50,000 phone conferences. I used to watch a lot of his sales videos. So a lot of information like that I've taken in quite a bit.
And really and truly, I think those resources are excellent because I have both books and I've read both books as well. And I think also the overall theme here is you need to be researching your market. You need to be ensuring that you're continuing to understand that the market's going to change and you either change with it or fall beneath it. You know what I mean? And change with it. Let me be very clear about something. Change with it in a way that is organic to you and your business. because everyone's business and business operations are going to operate differently. And sometimes what will happen is we'll try to take the model and all of this research as it relates to the formal pieces and try to apply it to our businesses, and it doesn't work.
Yep.
It doesn't. I remember, so I got 3 kids, and my daughter's my oldest, and I got 2 sons, right? When my wife was pregnant with my daughter, when I tell you I read almost every single parenting book there was, I got 2 copies of What to Expect When You're Expecting. Okay? Listen, I probably used 2 or 3 of them things in that dang on book. My kids are just built different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You have to really learn as you go. I really feel like oftentimes it don't matter what books you read. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean, what things you know. You really don't know what's going to happen until you actually jump in and do it.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. And I think that that's one of the things that we need to, which is part of the reason why I wanted to hit on the educational piece, because people don't really encourage enough, in my opinion, the idea of a self-education. You know, I seen this quote that said a child only educated at school is destined to be a fool, right? Because we got to compound on that information, but also ensure that we are keeping up with our markets, keeping up with our backgrounds, and making sure that we are continually being just being malleable, right? Bruce Lee talks about being like water, right? Being able to shift and move and be able to understand when things need to change and when they don't. And like you said, I think that what you all are doing is amazing. I think you all need a bigger platform, and I know I'm going to do my darndest any opportunity that I get to boost you all, put you all out there. And I think that this is a great start. Like I said, I think the collegiate market is definitely going to be a good fit for you all as well. If you all are not already tapped in, I got some contacts. We going to work. We're gonna work. We're gonna work. So, you know, being able to put us and I think the thing about it is that, you know, that attracted me the most is the idea of understanding that we need that economic stability. And if we don't own anything, we don't have any equity in anything. It's like, where are we going? What are we doing? What are you spending your money on? I look at things as an investment. You know what I mean? It's not just what can I buy, you know, but can you afford it? Anybody can just go out and buy. I need $1,500 to go buy, or rather, this new PS5, right? I got a perfectly working PS4 with about 6, 7 games that I'm content with. Do I need to go out and get the PS5? No. Do I want it? Absolutely. But I understand also, too, that there are other things that are in terms of investments that I need to make in order to get to that point. Unless somebody in the audience wants to just buy it off my Amazon wishlist. Link is in my bio. So, you know, outside of that, I think that we need to be very intentional with the way in which we spend our money, and not just the way we spend our money, but the frequency in which we go about that, and then getting that educational aspect of understanding the value of a dollar, as well as being able to teach and grow with others as well. So I don't think I have any more questions. I think we kind of hit all of the wickets that I wanted to hit. Do you all have any questions for me?
Honestly, you for me, you know what I mean? Hey, I just want to say like thank you, you know what I mean, for allowing us to hop on your platform, for joining us. But you kind of hit on, you know what I mean, some of the things I might have asked you, you know, like what interests you in us, and you told us. So, you know what I mean, I think we really good as far as that, you know what I mean. Only thing I really want to know is when you going to come over here, what's your shirt size?
Hey, man, listen, I need a large, man.
I'll put you on the schedule.
And bouncing up all day, okay, ready for you, just bouncing. I'm just like, okay, it's like he's been ready. He's been so excited. So thank you for taking the time to speak with us today, and we hope to see you. You know, come down. The store is open Monday through Saturday.
I don't know though. I'm trying to go to Hawaii though.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Our COVID numbers are up too high right now. You know what I'm saying? Stay in Atlanta, man. Stay in Atlanta. Hey, listen. With us being such a small man, listen. But you know the governor on some nonsense. But you know, that's a conversation for another day.
Right.
But yeah, man, I definitely need to get down there. I'll shoot you my info. Like I said, I'm a large. And any way that I can seek to help. One of the things that I absolutely do on my platform is ensure that we're pushing our Black-owned businesses, companies, and I just truly believe what you all have is so powerful. In the next 5 years, I'm saying the next 5 because I think that once we stabilize the new normal, so to speak, I think
Right.
this what you all have is such a gold mine that people don't realize right now because not enough people know about it. So I'm going to do
Right.
my absolute darndest to ensure that on every one of my platforms, y'all getting all the piece of burn you need.
Come on
You know what I mean? And
now.
I think it's important that we put each other on because, and I want to end with this. We have this idea sometimes, and I talk about this a lot on my lives and in my videos, that me putting you in a position to win is somehow going to take something away from me. And it's not. Because the reality is that there are far too many plates out here for all of us to eat. You know what I mean? I just
This
need to know
business is
fork or
literally
spoon.
right.
That's
I
it.
mean, I just want to say, like, this business itself is a perpetual putting of people on. Like, we literally built a business around doing that. So, you know what I mean? We definitely want to change that culture and change the hearts and minds of folks that, you know, we don't have to be scared to give people a leg up. That's literally what everyone else is doing.
Yep.
Like,
Right.
we need to do that too.
Big facts. Big facts. Now,
So,
my
thank you.
final question.
All right.
Do you all carry books? Because I got a box of books I might want to send you.
Where's? Do you want me to tell you? You want it? Oh, you want to take them over there?
We're going over there now.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We might as well go over here. So we do have a small library. I'm getting another shelf because, hey, yo, you know who Jessica Cage is?
Jessica Case. The name sounds familiar.
Jessica Cage, the fantasy author, black fantasy author.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, so we linked with her. She want to put her books in here. They're not here yet, but Jessica Cage is going to be up in here. So
Yes,
we got
sir.
A small library right now. Right now,
Okay.
Here, what you see, these are journals. Yo, but hold up. This is a kid's book. I illustrated this joint.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, they holding it. Our client was Yamaya Meredith. She's the author of the book. It's called
Okay.
Keep Your Hands to Yourself. Pretty much it's teaching kids about their body parts, you know, and what's a good touch, what's a bad touch, what's appropriate for any person, whether that's another kid or an adult to, you know,
that's
touch
powerful.
your body.
Oh, yeah, that's powerful.
This book is called Keep Your Hands to Yourself, so children are aware of, you know what I mean? Like I said, what's good, what's bad, how somebody should be touching you. You know what I mean? And who to tell, how to tell, and all of that. So yes, we will have more exclusives coming up. But right now we have a bunch of journals. So get your journals on, some business journals, journals for children, journals for boys and girls. So yeah, man, we got the literary section popping. We really do want some more books too. So come through, boy. Come through.
Absolutely. So this is what we gonna do. When I get my shirt, I'm gonna send y'all a box of my books. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where are they? Where are you all located in Atlanta so I can tell my niece?
I'm gonna just hold it. We're located at 550 Pleasant Hill Road, Northwest.
That's in Lilburn, Georgia.
Yeah, 30047. But y'all gotta go to Suite B 201 and 202. Yeah, that's where we at. But if you just Google Glamazon Small Mall, you'll see our address.
There we go. And you punch it in the GPS, and you good to go.
Yeah. We show up on the Waze app. What's that? What is that? Yeah, we show up on the Waze and all that.
Oh, listen. Once you're on Waze, you official. You know what I'm saying? Once you're on Waze, you official.
Somebody came here was like, I was like, yo, how'd you find it? They was like, oh yeah, we see you on the Waze. I was like, where? We on the Waze.
Absolutely, man. Well, listen, man. This has been an amazing. I think we're roughly on a little under an hour. Like I said, I'm going to post this over to my YouTube. And definitely we'll be in communication, and I'm going to get back to Atlanta ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So we can pull up, man. I'm super excited about what you all have going on. And like I said, I want to continue to work closely. I got some other things that I've been thinking about, but we'll talk offline about that. But yeah, definitely appreciate both of you pulling up and continue grinding, continue doing great things. I already put them in my video, but tell people where they can find you on social media.
No doubt. So you can find us at Blamazon Small Mall on TikTok, at Blamazon.com on TikTok, and at Blamazon pretty much everywhere else. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that is at Blamazon. So Blamazon.com, of course, that got the links to everywhere. So go ahead and check that thing out, man. Get the subscription box. It's only $50 a month. and go ahead and invest in us, man. We got the Blam Fam app coming out, which is going to be basically this right here with the advent of having the Blamazon marketplace attached to it. So, yeah, man, we're doing big things, man. We're going to work with I Speak. He's going to be on there heavy. Watch. He's going to be on there heavy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen.
Follow my personal TikTok at Lady Blamazon.
Ooh.
There we go.
Follow Lady Blamazon because she about to have all the elite content for real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you all so much, and I appreciate you all. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you for having us.
Peace.
Have a good one.
Oh, man. That was amazing. Oh, the energy. Oh, man. I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. How you think it went? Listen, so much confirmation. Bruh, that's crazy. You all asked the right questions. And I think that when the ancestors align you a certain way and when they guide you a certain way, it's almost like, oh man, it's right back. It's right back, man. It's right back. Yes, it's like the Black Amazon. Yep. For Black owned businesses and minority owned businesses. I'm so sad more people weren't in here. That was so cool. Well, see, here's the deal. We don't worry about numbers because those that needed to see it are going to see it. Where is the interview posted? So I'm going to end this live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live and then restart a new one. And then I'm going to post this one to my YouTube channel for those that weren't able to see it. Economic freedom. You better know it. For those that weren't able to see it, that way you can pull back up. Because the reality is this. Everybody is not going to be able to get here in time. Everybody, time schedules are different, and that's okay. But those that were actually here, that got the information, that was able to sit through the interview, thank y'all so much. And for those that just pulled up, hey, it's okay. It's 100% okay. I'm going to cut the video. That way you all get the full interview. I'm going to cut out the first part and cut out the end part. Just to the exact interview. And it'll be posted on my YouTube channel within the next 24 hours. Because I'm really, really bad with posting over to YouTube from TikTok. But because I did this purposefully, this is something that I'm going to ensure that I post over to my YouTube. So we're going to shut this down right now. And then I'm going to come right back. So for those that just came for the interview, thank you again. I appreciate y'all. I love you all. Y'all have a good one. And for those that would like to come back, come on back.